Well, hello everyone. It's good to be back. This is the second week of the hired request, the new hired request list for 2014. And this song is Elton John, The One, live from the Centerplex Coliseum in Macon, Georgia, M-A-C-O-N. You can look it up on YouTube. It's called Elton John, The One, live from Centerplex Coliseum. And it's a live version, and I tell you what, it's a great piece of music for learning how to play in the Elton John style. And of course anything he plays is good, but if you want to learn how to play in his style. This is about 6.5 minutes long, and I had to go through each and every second on this one to do the lessons because he plays it differently every time. You know, a lot of times you have verse, chorus, and it'll be sort of the same thing, so I'll just say, okay, repeat the verse, repeat the chorus, but he does something different every time. So this is just full of Elton Johnery in his style of piano playing. So I recommend it on my website, which is webpianoteacher.com. I'm going to do the free part 1 for you right here. Then we'll finish it on the website. But let's take a listen to the intro. We start the verse. So there that is. Hello, I'm Shawn Cheek. Welcome to my easy piano lessons. As I said, I put the free part 1 on YouTube, and the rest of the lessons for this, as well as thousands and thousands of other lessons that I've done over the past 8 years, are on my website, which is webpianoteacher.com. I didn't even have any room to write it on here. I have 4 boards just full of notes for this 6.5 minute long thing for Elton, that he does play something different every time when he does verse and chorus and so forth. And he even has a solo towards the end that's really cool. Listen to it on YouTube, and you'll appreciate it. But that's on my website, webpianoteacher.com. And let's get started here with this part 1. Look me up on Facebook if you want to see what I'm doing, what next hired request is coming up and all of that. Just do a Facebook search for webpianoteacher.com. Anyway, we're going to start. What I have is a piano sound. Now this is, of course, an electronic piano. I have a piano sound, a basic piano layered with an electric piano sound. So I have both of those playing together. So that kind of gives me just sort of close to what Elton's doing with his piano sound he's using in this recording. But of course it sounds great with just piano. Okay? But I like to mix it up a little bit once in a while. So the beginning of this intro, we're going to have a D chord, okay, D, F sharp, A, and the left hand is going to be on a C, which is really a D7 chord, because D7 is D, F sharp, A, C, right? Okay, so we just have the 7th in the bass, which sounds really cool to have that. A, D, F sharp, I'm going to use 1, 2, 4 in the middle. Left hand, right here I have a C. I'm going to play a C octave on this first one. Then I'm just going to play the thumb 2 times. And then right here I'm going to play the low C with my pinky on the last one. So, ba, 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 ba. Now don't stress out about the left hand. You know, mostly Elton is just playing octaves in his left hand. And you just want to make sure you're on the correct octave. And feel free to play that left hand, pinky or thumb, extra besides what I have written here. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so the first measure we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, just straight quarter notes. And then he's going to do this. Alright, now here we have our country third, which Elton uses all the time and has many other pianists use it, even if it's not country music. But we have 5 and 2 on D and G. And we're going to flip the D to an E, like that. I'm going to play a C octave in my left hand. And then I'm going to go N2, N3, N. Now what this is, the right hand's playing a G, the left hand's going to play a C. I'm going to do that 2 times. 1, 2, then I'm going to play that G 1 more time in the right hand. Okay? And then I'm going to end with 16th notes. Alright, a suspended chord there, broken up. G, C, D, G with 1, 2, 3, 5. Left hand continues to be on a C octave. Okay, so if I play at the beginning of this measure, I have 1 and 2 and this too loud. Ba, ba, ba. Those are placeholders. They just kind of keep the beat going while we're holding. So not too loud on that GC thing. Let's put these two measures together. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? Now the next measure we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we continue with the D chord, A, D, F sharp. Left hand on a C octave. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So right here we're going to have 1 and 5 on the D octave. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. On count 4 we'll play A, D, F sharp with 1, 2, 4. Whenever you're going to hold a note for a little while, I'll put a little dash just to remind myself and you to hold that. Now let's string it together. Ready, go? Beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 2, 3, 4. See how I played the left hand a little more in the gap there? Some things are inaudible, you know, when you listen to a recording and you just know that who's ever playing is doing those sorts of things. They're just, so feel free to fill in a little bit with the left hand. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's continue on, and this measure is going to be similar to this one, as this measure was similar to that one. So this one's going to go. Okay, so that's going to be D and G together with 2, 5. Flip it to E like we did before. And then we have the G, C, G, C thing again 2 times. But the difference is after that we're going to move up. Okay? They're not triplets, they're still 16ths. You might think triplet because you see 3 notes together and another 3, but it's not, it's 16th notes. But it's G, C, D with 1, 2, 3. And then it's G, C, G with 1, 2, 5. Okay, so right here I have 1 and 2 and 3. Free to play a little more left hand there if you want. Alright, let's string it together from the beginning and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, now we're going to have this 1, 2, 3, 4. So straight quarter notes in this measure. F sharp with a 4 is what I'm going to use. You don't have to use my fingerings. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. 2 and 1 on D and A. I'm going to cross over and come low in the middle of the piano for A and F sharp with 1 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now after that, I have my little dot to dot sign there. It's my way of making a repeat sign. A lot of my online students don't speak any English, so I like to use symbols that anyone can recognize, even if they haven't ever had any music education. So I don't put a traditional, repeat sign. I just do these dots. So we're going to start at this dot, and we're going to go to that one. That's what that means. Okay. So do the dot to dot. So that means go back here. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we just did the dot to dot. Okay? Now we're going to continue on and then we'll play the whole intro again. So let's continue on now. We have 1. Alright, so we have our little country third thing, which we've already talked about. Left hand plays a C. And right after that you're going to do a G. I put that in the left hand, but I should have put it in the right. And then the left hand will play this C. And then we're just going to go in the right hand G, C, D, G, D, C, G, C, D, G. And we're going to bring that in right after we play the left hand C. Ba, 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 ba. So if I start right here, I have 1, I have 1 and 2 again. Let's do that again, starting right there. 1 and 2. Again. Let's do the whole intro, okay? So very beginning, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 2, 3, 4. 1. 2, 3, 4. then we'll start the verse. We'll finish the lessons on the website. Ton of lessons for this. Again, it's a great one to learn Elton John's playing style. And it's got a solo at the end that he plays. And I do that, of course, as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the website, which is webpianoteacher.com. And I'll talk to you later.